Hello subscribers, and welcome to the 20th art card unboxing video. So the last one was in 2017. Alright, so who all was watching back then? There's a lot of other art card trading and just various card videos on the channel if you enjoy this. Just look back through the past catalog. Alright. So we're going to start out with, in keeping with the original heritage of the series, it was mostly fantasy and sci-fi art cards. So I picked up Thomas Canty, which is I think the first time we've seen this one. Winnebago, Mad Magazine. So incidentally, I subscribed to Mad Magazine kind of on a whim over the winter, and I've got like 3 of the 6 issues that are on the way to me. Batman, Coors, which I know we've seen in the past. Can't quite remember whether it's just beautiful nature scenes or like beer scenes. The Iditarod, so I did look this one up. So this is an Alaskan dog sled race. XFiles, as we're getting into spooky season. Actually, it's midsummer, but the stores already have Halloween stuff out. And we'll just keep going with some oddball stuff with heavy metal, and then we'll round it out with some good topical stuff. That is the Olympic Games collection, which, let me see the year, 19, oh my god, art from London, 1948 it looks like. Then the decision candidates, the issues, the billionaire Ross Perot. This is about a political race. And then I thought we would end it with Addams Family, since once again we're getting into autumn soon enough, and Halloween is absolutely one of my favorite times of the year, my favorite holiday. So let's go for it. Thomas Canty. So we have a knight there with some sort of bird of prey and a goblet. Not bad. Fantasy trading cards. Yeah, what fun. I really enjoyed this series when it was active so long ago, and got good feedback on it. Just, haven't been that active on YouTube, but as always, hoping to change that. I've probably said that a few times over the last few years when I'm churning out only a few videos. Alright, this is nice. Monolithic, scary, creepy. So I've been reading a bit of Junji Ito's work, and he's famous for Uzumaki. I just finished Gyo. I also have Tomi and some of the short story collections, but highly recommended. Uzumaki, of course, is his masterpiece by most people's in most people's estimation. I would tend to agree based on what I've read so far. Very creepy. On the back, it looks like we're just going to have overall just some blurbs, so we'll skip those blurbs, but I like that one. We have a pair of figures there outside of the village. It does have a bit of a creepy vibe going on. Some carefully hewn garments. Alright, another figure traveling through a deep dark wood in the fog or dusk, or maybe it's early morning. Some skulls hanging off of this figure with the unusual eyes. So a lot of figures in this artist's work. I like how nicely this one is framed. Once again, goblets and nature, incidental nature stuff. Alright, so little kitty cat, crossbow. Good fantasy adventure looking stuff here, but this also looks kind of sci-fi, so a bit of a blend. Ooh, don't want to miss any. Alright, so an angelic figure, as well as a mashup of contemporary iconic stuff. The garden gate, I like that. We have just a sword, kind of a vague or not so vague look of a skull there, and mixed into some of the windows. So this one would be a good novel cover for some fantasy yarn. Oh, we get the namesake figure there. And a repeat. All right, so I can't say I was too thrilled by this showing, but started out really strong. My favorite, definitely this unusual monolith. Moving on, we got Winnebago Industries collector cards. So I've always been with an NFL autograph cards and hologram cards. What are we getting ourselves into, and what can we expect? I like this packaging, showing the map there. I like the words they've chosen. All right, let's go over this. Specially selected motorhomes featuring a couple different brands, probably under the same corporate umbrella, motorhomes. Travel trailers from 58 to 95, either race car or team members for one of their sponsorships, and items of historical significance to Winnebago Industries. Great. All right, so I'm interested in, I don't know if it's called like clandestine camping or boondocking. The Class B motor coach is like a small van size traveling home. Those are pretty cool to me, but I've never really done it, but I just think as a concept it's really interesting. So we got the Test Track Winnebago, looking nice, very appealing. Winnebago, beautiful. Forest City, wonder if we'll see Forest City on every single one of these. There's maybe some precursors. Those are called the Aljo trailers. I guess those aren't quite teardrops. I've looked this stuff up, yeah, at Forest City every time. I've looked this stuff up a few times, but I'm also interested in like truck camping, and then sort of setting up the interior of the bed of a truck. It's got an unusual looking, fast looking race car, and some fellows there enjoying their hobby and their sport. Anyway, yeah, camping. I like camping in almost any format. The 93 Vectra, gosh, what a beast of a machine. Can't say I would want to own or occupy or travel on one of those. It's just too much. I'd rather just have the essentials all there, nearby, all within arm's reach. So cooking out or doing some sporting activities. So this is capturing the vibes of the period. The Winnie wagon. This one does look kind of sharp though. Yeah, stylish. I mean, I would feel proud to own something like that and make good use of it. Here we have another one, the Sunrise. That's a great name for a product. And look at those outfits, 80s outfits, 90s, sorry, early 90s outfits. Interior shot, you're really getting what's on the tin here. This is very well done. And limited 10-year warranty. I was pleased to some of the buyers. Another Elante. Beautiful, a lot of proud owners of these vehicles, I'm sure, in the history of Winnebago. And then, of course, well, they're kind of the Kleenex, I guess. Well, they're the most iconic name, I would suppose, in this kind of product. I don't know if Winnebago ever took hold as just like a catch-all term for these motor coaches that you can live in, but the Phaser, I like that Phasar. And, I like the size of, I would still hack off the back and just make it like van sized, just efficient. But maybe I should plan to live in luxury a little more. And the Centauri. Okay, anyway. Lots of fun there. Very, very wonderful. Mad Magazine. This was a mainstay of my youth, Mad and Cracked magazines. Okay. So, a certain type of humor. This is the end of Mad. Well, I suppose that they were out of business for a little while, or at least sort of on hiatus, but I suppose they've been resurrected. And some comics here. You can always freeze frame if you want to read it. Mad. Calculated. Tales calculated to drive you mad. That's a creepy little scene. Back to college issue. December of '69. Yeah. College. Alright, interesting. I do purchase a lot of stamps for work, so I always have my finger on the pulse of stamp collecting. Well, I don't collect them, I use them, but there's some Dungeons and Dragons stamps soon to be arriving in your local post office, just in case you didn't know. Season's greetings from Mad. Nice, the mistletoe. Make him popular at the party. Got some baseball. That's Alfred. Alfred E. Newman is the character, so he's sort of always causing mischief. Mad leads the fight to conserve energy. So they must have made plenty of jokes about that during that, inside the pages of that issue. The Call of the Mild. Some of us can identify with that. Born to be Mild. This is an iconic image. I think I've seen that before. So it must be one of the really, really old ones. Okay, Mad. All right. Yeah, this one speaks for itself. Just our perspective on things. Can always stand to be carefully considered and evaluated. The artiste. Yeah, it's interesting. He just took it right out of the sky. It's great. Ooh, the ultimate horror movie. I must say, I like this one. I have the Mad card so far. And that might be my favorite, just because of my. I gotta give it to that one so far. All right. So we got some dogs here and some tree planting taking place. Bring back Arbor Day. So I'm sure that these, the pages always had topical and insightful stuff going on. There's a hypnotic issue, so really sort of captures the essence of what was bubbling up in the zeitgeist, I guess. So Batman. So let me see. I like the Nicholson movie, and I like the other Joker movie. So that's about it. I did watch the more recent Joker film. Get some gum here. Always a treat. And then I saw like the other. I saw the other Batman. I like the Joker as a villain, which is kind of why I bought this card pack. But if I'm not mistaken, we've probably already seen some Batman cards in the history of the series. Oh, nice. Okay, I was about to say what a ripoff, but it's a good shot. It's a good shot. So sticker too. So some of the surfaces at work, I never really actively buy stickers, but whenever stickers arrive in my life in various ways, they always wind up at work. So this one too is going to show up at work. A Goon and his Tune. Boombox. Cassette tape. Weapon against evil. Heroic efforts of the Batman. The Fiend flies high. Nice outfit. Good throwback Halloween costume. Just being really Halloween centric for it to be like 90 degrees outside. Okay, preparing for an assault. So one of the old comics. Looks like the Bat Wing. Interesting. Someone out there probably knows how many iterations of the Batwing have made it into cinematic history. I can't say I know. All right, from Burton to Batman, so production still. Quite nice. I think he directed the second one also, but really I can't say that I know anything about anything other than the 3 films featuring the Joker, and those are the only ones that I've actually enjoyed. Okay, Jack and Alicia. Good sets on this film. Just a good moody film. So I like this behind the scenes shot. I keep flipping over. There's nothing on the back. The Batmobile escapes. And finally, Meltingly Beautiful. This may have something to do with one of the scenes where someone dies in a... Oh, I thought he died in some... Well, maybe just... Yeah, at least like face melted in that molten acid or wherever he was in that in that industrial facility. Okay, great villain, great movie villain, the Joker, my favorite, probably my favorite cinematic villain, maybe one of them. He's up there. Coors collector's cards. All right, everyone. Be sure to drink responsibly. Coors Golden Malted Milk. That comes a bit unexpected. 5 pounds of malted milk. Here we have another early ad or product early image from the Coors Company. Fine light beer brewed with pure Rocky Mountain spring water. It's a nice enough image of the Bach is always Bach style of beer is always associated with a goat. We have some like dwarves. Coors Field. It's a nice card. It's a nice card. Baseball and beer. Really interwoven. And here's more in keeping with what I thought the card set would be like. It's outdoor mountain scenes. Coors, I think the Clydesdales were like a Budweiser thing. More malted milk, 2 malted milks. Wow, we really lucked out. Old and new. Could be the highlight of this entire showing today. 2 malted milks, 2 of them. All right, so fun fact, I don't have any of the cards that have appeared on this channel anymore. But it's sort of, given that collectibles are so popular now and achieve such value, maybe I should set up a eBay account to sell this pair of malted milk cards for, I don't know, what do you all think? USD $30? I know I'm underselling or undervaluing them. Okay, this is the factory. Whoa. Okay, this could be the most depressing card of the entire showing. Just waiting to get into work. Okay. Finally, we have another Bach beer with another, is that unusual looking goat, I think. So, like a cat. All right, there we have it. Moving on to the Iditarod race, licensed by the Trail Committee. Just couldn't resist. Seems so interesting. We might see some cute dogs. All right, mustache trimming. So everyone is just having a great time in their social event. It's about the race, it's about the dogs, but ultimately it's about the people and the love we all share for our one another and our shared interests and everything. So it's a checklist too. Okay. The food drop. It must be a long race. Bedding. Oh, dinner on the trail. I hope we get dinner on the trail. I'd love to see that, especially if they're doing sort of like a cooking there in the snowy backcountry of Alaska. Night time would be a good one. 4 a.m. There's so much to anticipate. Okay. Having fun. Mustache trimming on there? I guess mustache trimming is the checklist. Oh, we don't have the entire checklist, I see. Okay. Here's Rick Mackey. I'm sure a skilled dog sledder. All of his stats. Actually more stats than we've seen on a lot of the Super Bowl videos. So, very fleshed out. Here's the champion, 1978. Would have helped to have his name on there. And the name of the dog. 78. This fellow. Really out there enjoying life. That's Dick Mackey. Great. This were published in '92. It looks like. Oh, this must be some of the people involved in the race, either in some administrative capacity, or maybe there's an award ceremony or a celebration at the end. Who are they? Oh, the champion. Oh, they're all they're champions, and then maybe Norma is sort of the face of the oh, Norman, sorry, the face of the event, or somehow a presenter. Also, I must say I like this card. Just 3 smiling people there. Trail marker. That 4:17 a.m. card is the one I'm really hoping for. Don't know. Okay. Interesting. Quite a big card set. Susan Butcher with the pups. The dog names. No. Born in Massachusetts, living in Alaska. Just imagine the trajectory of her life. She's just hanging out in Alaska, not much to do, no internet. And then she just comes across some people that are interested in dog races, gets involved, and winds up on a card. Great. Jim Kirshner. Just having a snack there, some pemmican. Interesting. This looks like she's the race manager. And then we have the 85 champion. This is Linwood Fiedler. Nice warm hat. Oh, another card. And one more. We got another Linwood Fiedler. Great. Enjoyed that very much. Okay, moving on. Let's get into this XFiles card set. So they redid, and they made one more season, much later than. Oh, sorry for the beeping out there. They made one more XFiles season many years after the original. So I gotta say, not that it's a pet peeve. I've never mentioned this, but it does show a lack of QC when everything's not uniform. So that's a scary shot. Information about the scenes. We've got, I guess, the producer or director or something, one of the writers, conventions and fandom. Here we have some fan art. Very unusual. Scully there and unconscious in a boat, maybe. Ooh, this is a nice card. Evocative image. Would do quite well as an art card in its own right, without the branding. The truth is out there. So if I was familiar with this episode, I could give some insight into it. Supernatural creatures, exorcising demons. I just like these random slice of life cards today too, just sitting in a boardroom. These people are definitely not smiling though. High-ranking FBI officials. Oh gosh. Alright, I take it back. This is the most depressing. Versus the going to work at the Coors factory. Yeah, so just harrowing. We're all touched by these types of very, very real horrors. Okay, have here? Airmail. Let's see. I suppose I would have to have the context of knowing the episode. Highly contagious and deadly disease and has infected an inmate population and escapees. So we don't want that unusual virus to get out into the regular population. And sort of production still, maybe, or yes. That's just a minute. Oh. Gillian Anderson, I guess she was out for a while because of being pregnant. That's just give you a look into the life of actors in the production team. It does seem like an exhilarating situation to be in. Heavy metal cards. Let's go. I think it started as a comic, later became a couple of movies. There was Heavy Metal, followed by Heavy Metal 2000 in the year 2000. And probably still active, and I think with an impossibly high subscription price. Looks like these will be similar to the Mad cards, pictures of covers. So they were always known to have somewhat unusual, mostly sci-fi stories in comic format, mostly, I think. I know too much about it. I did see the film, at least the first film, a few times, and it's entertaining. I guess there's a mixture of fantasy and sci-fi. It just seems to lean a little more into fantastical situations. I guess that's the whole MO. Interesting shots. Very goth looking image. All right. Not bad. Timothy Leary interviewed. So sort of somewhat of a countercultural magazine as well. All right, moving on. We have Centennial Olympic Games Collection Volume 1. 8 premium cards and a collector's disc with some special inserts. Maybe we'll luck out and get one of the posters, torches, and medals cards. Nice. I feel like a gold medal Olympian. Okay, so Centennial Games. We have some bicyclists there in bronze. Almost missed. Oh, wait, figure skating. So I thought we missed one. This is indeed a bicycling card with a figure skating blurb on the back, or I guess SA. It's a big collective of people there to see the games. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's a nice night scene. Ski jumping, at least that one sort of matches. Oh, maybe it's a misprint. Maybe it's incredibly valuable because of the production error. All right, some advertisements. So, the American team, represented by the American Stars and Stripes. This is a nice shot. Oh, we are one world, united. It's an uplifting photo. And another ad. It's gotta be my favorite. Okay, moving on. We have Special Election Edition, the candidates, the issues. So maybe we'll luck out and get a Ross Perot card, the Wild Card Company. All right, excited for this one. Let's see what an election race was like in the year of, let me see, 1992. So I guess this was the representing the race of 1992. Sticky. Often don't encounter sticky cards like that. Oh, quite that sticky. 60 election. Flashback card. And so some damage. This is a rarity. I don't know if we've actually ever had in the course of all of these showings cards actually being damaged by being so sticky. So anyway, here we have it, the Democratic Party, one of the two main parties active in the States. Pause that if you'd like to find out what, get all of your info about a party from the back of a trading card. The Republican Vice President selection. So this is a Rush Quayle year, I suppose. I would have forgotten that without the reminder. Ah, yeah. John F. Kennedy. I guess one of the Jordan cards from this set. Ross Perot, yeah, we landed one. His personal background. Wealthy in America. Stop the presses. I'm sure whole essays could be written about this. Feel free to in the comments. Ah, all right, here we have it. All right, Sam Walton. Okay. You were in the top 1% of the nation's families if you made more than, is that a 6? 617,000 a year. Top 5% if you made 94K. And the latest survey indicates there are affluent Americans, 19 plus million of them, earning 50,000 or more. That's just about a month's expenses in today's economy. All right, so politics, yeah, I guess I didn't really think this through, really getting ourselves into the weeds. Republicans on abortion. Perot talking about the pertinent issues of the day. I'm sure they're still pertinent today. Talking about computers. Here's the Republican. So we landed both Democratic and Republican Party. Once again, I'll have these up on eBay. Just a little bit of damage, so I'll shave off a little bit on the price. But these can be yours. Just check my eBay account. You can have this pair of cards. We'll drop it to $24.99. All right, and finally, former Soviet Union card. Well, it's been quite an adventure, I gotta say, over the course of making these 20 videos, which included a blend of different cards from different manufacturers on all different types of topics. And this has been a really fun throwback. I actually went in a group costume one Halloween with my friends. I think there were six or seven of us as various members of the Addams family. So yeah, let's clear the air after all that politicking and enjoy this frivolous and fun, spooky card set to finish out. Chapter 20, Waltzing Weirdos. If I'm not mistaken, the actor, is it Raul Julia, who played Gomez died during the right after the production, maybe, of the first or the second film. Touché. Uncle Fester. So back in the day, I had a Nintendo game called Fester's Quest. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about it. Excellent, my man. So they're brothers. Things. All the essentials for life. Off to school. I suppose I haven't seen the movie in a long while. I can't remember any of these scenes. Thing making another appearance. And finally, the last card of the showing. A portrait of Lurch. All right. Well, that's the send-off for today. Looks like it might also be a sticker. So thank you for joining me today on this 20th iteration. And as always, thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun. See you in the next one.